up for you guys?
Running game went good tonight. Nothing that we didn't expect. This week, and we prepared for it. And as good as our running game was, there was a lot of opportunities that we left out there. So, got to get those fixed.
What was the difference between kind of the first quarter and the rest of the game when you guys were starting to move the ball better?
Better decision making on my part. I think everybody got a little bit more motivated at halftime. As bad as that is to say, you should be motivated coming into the game. But coming out of half when we had that big run, I think you just got a little bit of momentum. And once you get momentum, it's a lot easier to play.
Were y'all a little too tight, John Rhys? Were y'all tight when the game started?
I wouldn't say tight. We knew what we were coming into and what the opportunity was, and so just left some opportunities out there.
You guys had a chance to cut it to a one-score game in the fourth quarter tonight. Just talk about how you guys fought offensively.
I think that's kind of what Ole Miss is all about. Fight, whatever it takes. And so again with the missed opportunities. We had a chance to cut it down, and we didn't. We missed opportunities, and so as much as you want to get those back, you can't, and you got to make them the first time.
You mentioned the decision-making on your part being the difference. What specifically?
Sometimes you should pull the ball, sometimes you should give it out, and as little as that sounds, when the defense is focused on you and you don't hand it out, or vice versa, it can be the difference in a big play or just a minor gain or a loss.
You've put up really big numbers this year in the games against LSU and Bama. What do you like about playing in these big games?
It's really fun to play with this opportunity with this many people watching. I think as athletes we're put on a platform, and I really choose to try to glorify God and with that platform. And I think the only way to do that is go and play as hard as you can. And so that's what I try to do, and that's what I think this team tries to do.
What did you say on the sidelines when it was 28-0 and y'all were trying to stay in the game, stay alive?
We knew that it was going to be hard-fought game, and so just trying to keep the guys motivated. With time still on the clock, there's always a chance, and I believe that, and so we did have a chance, and back to not being as successful as we wanted to be, and so just left some opportunities out there.
Obviously, the speed kind of speaks for itself, but how has your vision as a runner kind of helped you translate to this level?
It really makes it easy. One of the touchdowns that I ran tonight, I ran a straight line. Offensive line really did a good job of watching everybody down, and one guy on their defense made a wrong step, and when you can run on a straight line, it makes it really easy. And so those receivers out there blocking 10, 12 yards down the field, 15 yards down the field, putting in the extra effort, it just really makes it easy on my part to be able to run the ball.
John Rhys, how much of the run game is play calling and movement and getting defenders out of position?
When we get a look that we want, Coach Rich Rod is really smart, and when we get a look that we want, that's what we practiced all week. He tries to set us up with a good play call, and when we do that, we're most likely looking at big gains.
You've got a chance for 1,000 yards in the Egg Bowl. What does that mean to you?
It's just I guess it's a milestone. Not really focused on it. Focused on getting the win.
Growing up in Mississippi, how big is this next one for you?
It's really big. As going through recruitment, you see both sides of it, and so being on the Ole Miss side, that's what I want to win this game, whatever it takes. Looking into next week, I know this week really is hard, and it's tough loss, especially when you feel like you could have done a lot better and put yourself in the game there at the end, But looking at next week, me and this team, we're going to do whatever it takes to win.
John, do you have a clear picture of exactly how the spring is going to play out with you with baseball and your role with this football program now?
No, I'm not completely sure how it's going to go yet, but Coach Luke said I've been doing both my whole life, and so why stop now? And so I don't think it's going to be. It's going to be time consuming, and it's going to be physically hard, but it's nothing that I haven't done before.
So you plan to do both? Are you going to try to do both?
Absolutely, I think so.